Before we dive in, let me just say this from the heart. A huge thank you to everyone who liked and commented on the last video. Every word, every emoji, even the simplest thanks means the world to me and pushes this channel to reach more and more people. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps YouTube recommend it to others. And drop a comment, it can be anything, your thoughts, an emoji, or just a quick hi. Your engagement is what keeps this content alive. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, you can send a super thanks or become a member. Not only does it keep the channel going, but you'll also get access to exclusive perks. Wishing you an amazing day, God bless, and now, let's jump into the video. In the United States, the atmosphere was grim, and a rank hunter trembled, paralyzed before a presence his mind couldn't comprehend. He had seen Sung JinWoo before inside a gate, but the energy radiating now was different, terrifyingly different. Before him stood the Frost Monarch, cloaked in a chilling, razor-sharp aura. Once again, nothing, the entity muttered with a sarcastic smile. You've been hiding well, fragment of the brilliant light. Before the silence dragged on, another monarch emerged from the void, Yogamint, the monarch of transfiguration. The Frost Monarch glared at him harshly. What are you doing here, Yogamint? But the other only smiled enigmatically. I have an interest in the eastern lands. In the background, Silid, the third monarch, finally spoke up. The territory where the Shadow Monarch resides. Wasn't that your responsibility? Yogamint answered calmly. The rulers have changed their plans. Now our forces will strike a more strategic region, and he concluded, yes, the being that inhabits that land is truly the fragment of the brilliant light. The Frost Monarch smirked. So you came just to tell me that? Exactly, Yogamint replied. Are you willing to hand me the fragment? But before the conversation could continue, both sensed something strange. A powerful presence and a magical trail to clear to ignore. This isn't right, the Frost Monarch growled. How was such a blatant trail left behind? That was when Sun Yelhuan appeared. His eyes sharp, his stance unshaken, ready. Everything had been a setup. The American hunter was nothing more than bait. When you say eastern lands, are you talking about Korea? Silence sneered, and why does that matter to you? Before Yelhuan could reply, Yogamint opened a portal. Let's go. There's no reason to waste time on him. Silid shot a taunting glance. If you dare, come after us, but Yelhuan had already made his choice. Yelhuan dashed forward like lightning, his dagger sliced through the air, charged with lethal energy. Silid raised an ice wall to defend himself, but the impact was brutal. The clash of forces erupted with a thunderous roar. Magic spread across the field until a colossal detonation split the skies. Meanwhile, in Korea, inside a crimson gate, Sung Jin-Woo faced the dungeon's boss. The creature was massive, with blazing eyes and a colossal frame. So you're the one who's been wiping out my servants, it roared in surprise, alone. And you even understand our language? Curious, but it doesn't matter. Your journey ends here. At its command, dozens of monsters emerged, surrounding JinWoo on all sides. Yet he remained still. My brothers are ready. Attack, the boss bellowed. Nothing happened. Confused, the monster hesitated. Then JinWoo smiled coldly. Did I come here alone? That's new. He raised his hand. Come forth. From the shadows, his soldiers emerged. The army of darkness had already annihilated all of the boss's allies before he even realized it. The shadows marched in silence, their eyes glowing like embers, an unstoppable force, like death itself. JinWoo watched it all with a faint smile. Looks like your brothers. Didn't make it in time, the boss stumbled back in disbelief. Then, something heavy struck his head. Instinctively, he grabbed the object and froze. It was the severed head of one of his own subordinates, and standing before him was Beru, towering, triumphant, holding the macabre trophy high. The boss lifted his gaze. Beru's eyes were icy. JinWoo's even more merciless. In that instant, the creature understood he wasn't facing a mere hunter. He was facing the Shadow Monarch. JinWoo's presence suffocated everything around him. And for the first time, the boss felt true fear. The rain fell in silence, the forest held its breath. And with eyes burning in darkness, JinWoo commanded, "Advance." The army moved like a machine of destruction. Beru, Igris, Iron, Tank, Fang all charged forward like a raging storm. Tank, wielding his colossal axe, swept enemies aside like dust. Two centaurs rushed at JinWoo, but they were shredded before they could even get close. The boss roared in despair, "Damn you." Enough games, but JinWoo didn't move. Beru tore through the enemy's arm. Igris, swift as fire in the darkness, sliced off his leg. And then Fang, a colossal aura enveloped his body. He transformed into a giant made of pure shadow. The boss tried to resist, but there was no escape. Reverse gravity, the boss was slammed into the ground, pinned by an irresistible force. JinWoo advanced slowly, steady steps, the mud trembled beneath his boots. Not a single raindrop touched him, his eyes were steel. "Now, you're going to talk," he said, terrifyingly calm. "If you cooperate, it'll hurt less." The boss clenched his teeth, powerless. He didn't even have the strength to struggle. Silence reigned over the battlefield. The boss was defeated, but no answer came, once again. The system interfered. JinWoo muttered in frustration. Still, he did not back down. From his inventory, he pulled out an item glowing with a sinister light, the key of the cursed random box, unlocked upon reaching level 100. The inscriptions gleamed, leads to the Temple of Kartanen, can be used on gates. Location will be revealed soon. Before his eyes, a digital countdown appeared. 417 hours, 6 minutes, and 52 seconds. JinWoo narrowed his gaze, the double dungeon. The place where everything began, but now, he was different. And if someone was waiting for him there, then wait, he declared with conviction, "Because I am on my way." At that exact moment, a new gate opened. Darkness devoured every trace of light around it. Beyond it, a cavern, and at its heart, the colossal gate of the Temple of Kartanen. The doors began to move, creaking like an ancient lament. At the center, a throne of black stone, and upon it, the statue of God. All around, dozens of statues stood motionless. Empty eyes, suffocating silence, and then it smiled. The same cruel smile JinWoo would never forget, but this time, he was ready. Because returning to the temple was only the beginning. Thanks for sticking around, guys. God bless, and I'll see you next time.